Welcome to a new lesson of CapCut. In this lesson, we are going to learn about video mask and speed settings. So, without any further ado, let's just hop onto our lesson by opening up CapCut on our device. As you can see on my screen that I have opened up CapCut on my device. Now, what I'm going to be doing is going to be creating a new project. So click on create a new project and your workspace or your interface will open up on your screen. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is going to be importing up all of the elements which I have or components in this resource file. And then open them up on your project panel. So you can see we have our videos, our audio, and also our photos. So from here, what I'm going to be doing is going to be showing you how you'll be able to mask and about the speed settings in CapCut. We're going to go step by step on each and every one, okay? So first things first is that I'm going to be needing a video. And also, I'm going to show you the easiest one first. So let's say we're going to start off with our photo and video mask. First thing I'm going to do is going to be taking this video over here. And now I'm going to mask it up with a photo. So what I'm going to be doing is going to be selecting on any one of the photos which I have over here. Okay, I'm going to do is just take this photo. Then what you're going to do is going to be overlay it at a certain part. Now, you want this certain person or that slide of person to be masked up. Now, how would you do that? First thing is that make sure to go off to mask option over here. You can also do it with videos. I'm going to show it to you in our next part, or let's say after this one. So let's say I'm going to do is take the slider on this specific photo over here. Now, when you go off the mask, there are a couple of these options. First off, make sure to click on this mask or you will not be able to use it. Then click on the one which type of shape you want. And if you see that it is not downloaded, it will show you this type of button. If you click on it, make sure you're connected with the internet and it will be downloaded on your device. Now let's start off with the first one. Let's say I want a horizontal one. Now, when you apply any of these masks, you will basically see that it will show up something like this on the end of each and every one. You'll be able to rotate it. You can see this is how it rotates. And you'll be able to, fix out transparency and the feather. And you'll also be able to fix out from which part you want it to be applied. Okay. So let's say I'm going to do is just use mirror, which makes it more easier for you to understand. Let's say I'm going to do is just use this certain part. I'm going to do is just organize it or adjust it. There we go. So adjusted it to this part. Perfect. And now I'm going to do is just go over here. You can see now if I play it, it takes a bit of time to go to that. So you can see this is basically how it will look. Now you can also get a couple of resources to try it out with different type of things. Let's say open up your web browser on your device. I'm going to open up Chrome, pixels.com. I'm going to go off for photos. Let's say I'm going to type in monitor. Hit on enter and there we go. So I'm going to do is just take one of these, screens which I have over here. Let's say from here I'm going to do is find out the one which I need to use. Let's say I'm going to use this. I'm going to wait for a bit. There we go. I'm going to go off to the folder. And I'm going to do is just open it up over here on import. Let's say this is the last one. There we go. We have the last. So I'm going to do is just take this over here. I'm going to do is apply it to the whole thing. Now I'm going to do is mask out this part. I'm going to do is take this over here and take this at the top. Okay, I want this video to appear up on the screen. So I'm going to do is just use this rectangle option over here. I'm going to do is increase the size. There we go. Now if I play it up, you'll basically see this is how it will look like. And you can obviously fix it out more if you want to. Let's say I'm going to just click on that. You'll be able to fix out the feather or rounded corners. Let's say I'm going to just apply a bit of rounded corner. You can also fix in a bit of feather outside. This is how it will look like. So now you know how you'll be able to use photos for mask. Okay, so try using it. Now the next one, which I'm going to be showing you, is going to be using the animation, okay, with a couple of keyframes too. So follow the step and you'll be able to make up your own videos whenever you want. Now you can see that we have this JPG, but I want something moving. So I'm going to go off to my web browser again, and I'm going to do is going to be searching for maybe, let's say transport, or let's say a car. And I'm going to do is go off to videos, search for it again. And it's going to show you the videos. You can see this is how it will look like. You can get a preview. You can see this one. I'm going to need something which is like moving from here to there, or maybe moving from here to there. So that's the type of video I'm looking for. So I'm going to just find out something which will go really good with the whole, let's say the masking out part. You can find a couple of the videos over here, but you can also use one which you want. Let's say I'm going to do is just use something like this. I'm going to use this. Let's say I'm going to use this one to make out, the animation. So I'm going to wait until it has been downloaded. It's going to take a bit of time. And obviously you will find out these resources on my resource panel, or let's say a resource folder with this whole course. So make sure to try to use it. And after it will be downloaded, just click on import. Now you can see over here, we have this video. Open it up. There we go. I'm going to do is just apply it on my timeline panel. And then I'm going to do is going to be using another video. So let's say I'm going to do is find out another video over here. Let's say I want to use this. So I'm going to take this one over here and let's go off, show you from the first step. Now I'm going to do is just use this part of the video, or starting from this part of the video. So first I'm going to do is just cut out the left part. There we go. And now I'm going to do is going to be using out this horizontal. So you can see, okay, I'm going to do is apply not this one. Click on this one and apply horizontal. And then I'm going to do is rotate it. There we go. I'm going to do is just apply a bit of feather. There we go. Now I'm going to do is click on this position over here. I'm going to do is just go a bit frame by frame. Zoom in a bit more. I'm going to do is take this one over here. Another keyframe. Rotate it a bit. Just make sure it looks a bit professional. We can also use this option over here. Take this over here. I'm going to do is just use the same step to cover up the parts. There we go. Fix out the angle. Another one over here. And the last one right over here. Okay, not the last one. There we go. So basically we have our video totally perfect. So as we have it, I'm going to do is just remove out the part of the left. And now what I'm going to be doing is going to be overlaying it. So I'm going to take it at the top. And now I'm going to do is just play it. You can see this is how it will look like. Looks quite good, right? I'm going to do is just play it again. You can see now how you'll be able to use mask on video with other videos. Okay, so there are also a couple of other options which you can use. Let's say you'll be able to use this mirror option. I'm going to do is just cut this one off so you already know how you'll be able to use those masks. You can also use this mirror option. You can adjust it just the way you want to. You can use the circle, rectangle, heart, and also star. You can fix out the position on the X and Y axis. You can use these numbers too to customize it or adjust it. You can use these like this to rotate, and you can also use your numbers and also these buttons. And you can also fix out the size just by clicking on these buttons over here on the left and right axis too. And you'll also be able to fix out the feather if you want to. And after you're done, just check it out, get a preview of what you've made or how you've applied in your mask, and then you will basically know how it has been applied. So now you know how you'll be able to apply mask on CapCut. Now, the next thing which we're going to learn about is about the speed settings. So apply any one of the videos which you have over here on your project panel, and then go off to speed. Now, on the speed, you'll be able to adjust the speed of your video if you want it faster or if you want it slower. From here, you will basically see the speed bar or slider. If you want it a bit faster, just increase it, and you'll basically see the duration has changed. Now, this is 2x. You can also increase up to this one. You can see this is how it will look like, how fast it is. You can also increase it more, 10x. You can see the faster it gets, the less duration it becomes. And you can also apply it up to 76x. That's it. Okay. And you will also be able to go 1 by 1 or multiply it 1 by 1 every time. So it's just maximum is 76x faster. So try out the one which you actually feel like is good for you. And on the duration, you'll be able to see from which second to which second it gets. You can also keep it, maybe I want it 5 seconds. So I'm going to hit on enter, and it's going to adjust this, like the speed. So you'll also be able to see the duration. The default duration is 7.6. And now if I take it to 5 seconds, or I want to make the video 5 seconds, it will be 1.5x. If I want the video maybe 4 seconds, it will be 1.9x. Let's say I want 2 seconds, and you can see 3.8x. So you can just play it and check out which size, or let's say which duration and what type of speed you want. And if you want to keep the pitch of the video, you can also do that just by toggling this button. Now, this is basically the standard of using the speed options. Let's just delete this, and let's apply any other video which I have over here. Let's say I'm going to do is just use this video. You can see this is quite long. If you go off to the speed option, you'll basically see the curve. Now, there are also a couple of, preset type of curves or preset type of speed, templates or presets. Let's say you can also customize it if you want to, but let's say I'm going to use or show you. You can see the waves over here. Well, this is basically how it will go. You can see from here, it just speeds up a bit, slows up, and then speeds up again. So let's show you. You basically see that it will start getting faster, and then slower again, and then it will go faster back again. There are also a couple of other ones. Let's say I want to use hero. I'm going to just apply it. There we go. You can see how fast it is, and then suddenly it will just get slower. You can also use different ones. This is called the bullet. You can see how fast it is. So basically you can see that the line presents or represents the speed. You can see the higher it goes, the faster it becomes. You can also use jump cut. flash in, flash out, try out whichever one you want to use. And if you want to customize, you can also do that. You can see you'll be able to, just increase the speed just by using these options. Let's say I want the speed of this one higher again. I can also fix in the duration and also increase it a bit more. So I want to increase it a bit. There we go. Now, if I take it at the beginning, you will also see where it is changing its path or where it is changing its speed. Play it out faster. So basically, this is how it will look on your video or how you'll be able to apply that effect. And there are also a couple of other options which you'll be able to apply. So I'm going to do is show you all of these on a whole specific lesson. So I'm not going to be showing it to you right now in this lesson because this lesson is specifically just for mask and also speed options, but you'll be able to also apply those speed options and masking options on animations too. So thank you for watching this video up till the very end. Hope you understood about everything. If you still have any confusion or any question about any part of the lesson, feel free to ask me. I'm always there to help you. So without any further ado, let's just hop on to our next lesson of CapCut.